Olá, pessoal do YouTube, como vai vocês? Eu estou aqui com Maclean Fish. Maclean, you are now part of the series, has become a global phenomenon. And these adaptations introduce Adam Scott as a new character. What was the first time, your first reaction when you found out you would be playing him and read the script for the first time?
Yeah, it was amazing. I think finding out I didn't know a ton about Little House on the Prairie before getting the role, but once I found out I got the part, it was really exciting. And then I got right into reading all the scripts and the book and everything like that, and I fell in love with it right away. So it was amazing.
And how would you describe your character to viewers who haven't watched the series yet? What is stood out to you most about this his personality?
I think he's a really eager person who's excited to be in the town and he's excited to prove himself to a lot of people and he's trying to build a new life for himself and I think he does that in a really respectful and positive way and I think he tries to fit into the community the best he can.
Uh, the series that takes place in the 19th century. And how did you prepare to step into that world from the costumes to way people lived and behaved?
Yeah, it's a great question. I think all the departments on the production helped a lot with that. The costumes, like you mentioned, all the beautiful sets and the buildings that we built, just being on the prairie itself, I think really helped with just step. You really kind of felt like you were in the world already. And then obviously reading the book helped a lot. Learning kind of the original story was really important. Um, and yeah, no, they made it really easy for me to feel like I was really there.
Your house on Pradaria has been loved by generation of viewers. Did you feel any extra responsibility knowing you are joining such an iconic story?
Yeah, no, I think 100%. I was very lucky that my character wasn't in the original show. He was in the books, so I definitely felt a little bit less pressure. But yeah, no, it was a lot of weight. I was definitely nervous some days, and I wanted to do my best and try really hard to make sure it was good and did the original justice and yeah, no, it was definitely there was some pressure sometimes for sure. Yeah.
And what was it working with the rest of the cast? Is there behind scenes moment you will always remember?
Yeah, it was amazing. Everyone, we got really close as a cast, and I love them all like family. And I think some of the best moments were spent when we were kind of between takes and telling jokes and laughing and trying to keep it together in funny moments and stuff like that. We spent a lot of time off set together and going out for dinners and stuff like that. So yeah, I think just the best moments were spent with the cast kind of offset and when we weren't working.
And the sets and location look incredibly detailed. Was there a particular place on the set that impressed you the most?
Um, I think just the main town of Independence. We built all of that from the ground up, and it was all real and all life size. And every building you see in the show is really there in real life. So I think walking on to the set for the first time and seeing all of those buildings, it was pretty surreal. It was really, really cool to see. Yeah.
And finally, what message would you like to share with the Brazilian audience following this new version of Little House on Prairie on Netflix?
Yeah, I think it's a show that everyone around the world should watch. I mean, even though it takes place in the American West, it's a show that has themes and morals that speak to everybody on the planet. And I think that, it's a show that no matter where you come from, no matter what language you speak, no matter what culture you come from, you can relate to it in some way. So yeah, I think it's an important show for everyone around the world to watch. Yeah.
Maclean, thank you so much for this for accept this interview. I love the series. I watched last week, and the series is amazing.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.